Okay, as promised, I would do a full in-depth tour of this brand new 2018 Subaru Forester Touring Edition. Here's what the new key looks like, and I gotta say, they stuck with the BMW styling, because if you look on a BMW key, the lock button is the logo, but instead of it being the lock button, it's the unlock button, as you can see. It does have keyless access, but I thought I'd show you guys the key and how it looks similar to a BMW key. Just going to leave that on the passenger seat. Push button ignition. Push once for accessory, twice to turn the ignition on. And to start the engine, press the brake, as with any push button start system. The light will turn green, indicating that the engine is allowed to start. And press the button to start. The engine kicks into an 1800 RPM high idle until the blue cold coolant light goes away. Less than 2,000 miles on the odometer. Here's the infotainment system. Digital analog clock. So there are two versions. You have a digital clock on the left and a simulated analog clock on the right. Sorry, there's a climate screen. It's a continuously variable transmission. Push left for low gear. No manual mode. There's the rear view camera with static guidance lines. Up here we have the Xdrive System, or X Mode system. To BMW. Heated seats, both the driver and passenger. Two-staged. Heated steering wheel. You also have a pilot light here to let you know it's on. And that's where you can configure the vehicle. SRH off. And this button here, that turns off the blind spot monitoring. That's the memory height, so that when you go and open the trunk, it doesn't open all the way. So let's say your garage door is low and you don't want to ding it against it. You can hit that and you're good to go. Traction control off. And this is for the power lift gate. You have to push and hold. There's also a button on the back. Right here. There's also an alarm for safety. All right. I'm going to turn on the lights. And we're going to take a look outside. The door gave me an electric shock. The touring model comes standard with LED adaptive headlights. No LED fog lights though. LED side turn signal mirrors. You also do get LED tail lights, but no LED turn signals or reverse lights, so nothing too fancy. The LED high beams are also available, or it also has LED high beams, my bad. As well as automatic high beams, meaning there are sensors up here, or it's a camera system basically. So you have the automatic light sensor right here, and then you have a camera that detects whether it's appropriate or not to have the high beams on. And so when the lights are on automatic and you have the high beams on, they'll go off when the camera detects that there's another car heading towards you. There's also a green indicator letting you know that the auto high beam system is on. You also do have radar guided cruise control. You can turn that on and off with the button on the left. That's your main cruise control. Wipers. Automatic climate control. You can also enable dual zone, so it's not in sync. The front two windows are fully automatic. Two-person memory. I think it's about time to pop the hood. So what you are looking at here is a flat 4-cylinder engine. It's really responsive. I don't know the specifications of the engine, but I do know that it is super punchy even when you tap the gas ever so slightly. Here's the ABS pump. That's the alternator belt. You can see it working. See if it fires back up. There it goes. So this is the coolant reservoir. That's where you add coolant, and this is where you check it. And that's where you add oil. That's where you add windshield wiper fluid. And this, let's see. It's either brake or steering fluid. Oops. There we go. I hate when that happens. Instrument panel dimmer, so that when the lights are on, if you have it all the way up, it won't dim. I'll just leave it where it was. So over here, this is how you can go from automatic to manual fan speed. Here's the parking brake. So it's hand brake still. So there is no electronic parking brake on the Forester yet. Maybe the next version will have it whenever they release it in 2020 or 2021 or whatever. Glove box. Here's a nice trim. Let's see. Okay, these controls here are for the upper screen. You can adjust the date and time, screen setting, maintenance, driving history. Here you can adjust your sensitivity of your automatic headlights. Four user selectable modes. You can set the convenience lighting right here. You can turn that off. So if the light switch is on auto and then you leave the vehicle, the lights will stay on for a prolonged period of time before turning off. I don't really care for that feature, and that's pretty much why I don't use automatic lights on my car. But it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it the way it was. But I'm just doing this to show you guys what it does. So approach times, that's when you get in the car. Here's the miles to empty as well as the MPG screen, average MPG. It's the 4x4 info. Here's the other statistics and the clock. Here you can access your navigation, audio, phone, vehicle apps, other information, as well as your settings. You can turn your Bluetooth on and off. You can adjust the split screen setting, and this is so that when the vehicle is in motion, the driver can't view the screen, but the passenger can. It's so that you don't watch a movie while you're driving, because that's like the ultimate distracted driving ever, because you can't watch a movie while you're driving. You also have other shortcuts. It's the fast forward and rewind or skip buttons. Here's a micro SD slot. It also does have a CD. You do have a power outlet down here, as well as some storage. Some more storage in here. Not a whole lot, but it gets the job done. Okay. That's just about all I have to show. That's my grandfather's GPS. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Got an electric shock again. Hope you enjoyed the tour. I don't know too much about this car, but until the next video, stay tuned and peace out.